Hello everyone and welcome back to another Good Game Empire video. Today we'll be talking about the Empire Roadmap Talk event which took place at February 16th, 2023 at their Discord server. In this video I want to bring up the topics that were mentioned at this talk and share with you the most important information from this. The biggest part of this event was the game's future and what it holds for the players, so I hope you'll find that interesting and useful during your gameplay. So now let's dive into the first topic. One of the planned quality of gameplay improvements will be to automatically unassign generals from commanders which you want to use to send alliance support. So when you are creating such a movement, the general will be unassigned automatically for you. You don't need to worry about it being unavailable for you until the support movement returns back to your castle. Another announcement was about a plan to create a community council, and what it basically is supposed to be. It will be a place where any player can apply, and if they are accepted to this community council, they can join meetings on the Good Game Studios Discord server and share their suggestions for changes in the game, as well as complete surveys which will allow the studio to get in touch with players and to get a better feedback from players. In general, it's supposed to make a better connection between developers and players and to try to improve more player ideas and suggestions into the game. So you can apply starting from February 28th. I'm really interested in this topic, so I will keep you informed on my Discord server as well and tell you any details if we know where to apply and how to apply. And I will be applying myself most probably, so we'll see how it goes. Right, so the rest of this video will be actually the community manager Pluto's speech about the future of the game and the rest of the topics which were mentioned on this meeting.
With the generals and skills update, we also introduced new attack screens, and as we all knew, they had some issues. We released a few improvements already, but behind closed doors, we've been working on a more improved version for Empire. This new improved version will include the following. From now on, the attack horn will always be visible in the attack screen itself. New filters for troops and tools are available. On the right hand side of the attack screen, a new window is going to be available to drag and drop tools and units directly into the waves. We also made the generals a bit more visible in the attack screen and slightly moved their info buttons around. We now have filters for Mead units and new tools. We also, as mentioned, have the option now to drag and drop all the units you would like into the attack screen directly into the waves. You can filter these out by attack units, defense units, siege tools, and booster tools. The St. Patrick's Day celebrations. For this one, we will, as always, hand out a special St. Patrick's Day gift as every year. And our art team did some amazing work once again. They've created a new LTPE camp and a new character. Those will be visible starting the next LTPE. Reward pool for the upcoming LTPE will include a temporary recruitment speed construction item and a decoration for the top 5. For the top 25, a temporary food production construction item and princess offerings will be available. And last but not least, we will have Wheel of Fortune tickets and St. Patrick's LTPE currency for the top 75. Please keep in mind that the top position may vary depending on the server you play on. The LTPE shop will also include offerings, new decorations, temporary construction items, mystery boxes, tools, and troops. In March, we will also introduce new special offers. These special offers will, as always, include new decorations and new look items for your commanders and castles. Here's a sneak peek of one of the new look items for your castles that you can place on your metros, outposts, whatever you want. And we also have a sneak preview at the first new decorations that will come live. This is a few sketches from our art team, right? From this is how they start, and this is how essentially on the right hand side a final version will look like, and that will be available in game. Let's hop into the next hot topic. We will also introduce new abilities for Leo, Alyssa, Horatio, and Toril in one of the upcoming updates. We can't go into detail yet about these, but here is a sneak peek on their icons that the new abilities will have for these generals. And as mentioned, we can't go into detail yet, but once we are closer to release with these abilities, we will share more details and very likely also run an open beta for it. Let's hop into the last topic that we have for today, and that's the outlook for 2023. In 2023, we will release new generals, a bunch of them, and one of them is obviously the general that you guys can design together. We will introduce even more new abilities. We will also introduce a Sceat shop where you can exchange your Sceats for something valuable in the game. We will also introduce the option to auto-carry time skips when attacking certain targets. This was a community request, and we will put that into our game this year. We will also higher the soft cap for time skips. Right now it's capped at 320 time skips. We will introduce this cap. And we will also introduce a time skip exchange trader where you can exchange 1 minute skips to higher skips. For example, you can trade 10 1-minute skips for 1 10-minute skip in the future. That's also a pretty nice quality of life feature, if you ask me. And yeah, obviously there's still much more, but we can't go into detail yet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We will release much more in the upcoming year as well. Stay tuned, and now let's get into some questions. Time for this update. For these updates, as mentioned, not all of this will happen immediately. Some things will happen later down the line, late 2023. What will happen for sure next is the quality of life feature where the general will be automatically unassigned from your commander when sending a support movement. We will definitely introduce the stronghold with the next update, and we will also publish the new Empire attack screen with the next update. Then we'll go back to the auto carry time skips function. So we just started the development of that feature as well, but essentially how this feature is going to work: before you launch an attack, you can put time skips in the attack screen in, so that the nomad camp, for example, doesn't go on cooldown and you can send long trains. Is there also any plans about increasing the higher time skip cap at 32k, so the technical limit, to something bigger? No, there isn't. We will only increase the soft cap for it, which is at 320. Okay, so I've got some more questions about the new attack screen. Will the autofill work as the same as before? Yes, autofill will work as the same as before. We haven't touched autofill. Then another question regarding the attack screen is: will you give a preset for the whole attack and not just a single wave? We currently don't have any plans for that, but we might consider this in the future. Is there any plans about new research you can do with Sceats? Not as of right now. To deal with Sceats you have left over, we will introduce the Sceat shop. What will be available in this Sceat shop? We don't have too many details yet on that, but you can expect some offerings and some crafting materials and construction items. Why do we still have the autumn loot boxes for the mystery box, for the Wheel of Fortune? That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure why we don't have winter boxes in place there yet, but I believe updated reward pool for the sales day for the Wheel of Fortune is in plan. Yeah, Outer Realms Misty Castle will very likely, this might change, so don't get your hopes up too high, but will very likely run at the beginning of March. But we will post that later with our newest event plan. Inner district in Blacksmith? Yes, definitely. When we will touch the Blacksmith, we will definitely put the inner district in there and also update the price for the other districts. Do you have any plans to update the amount of boxes we get from the Wheel of Affluence? Very likely not. The amount of boxes, you will never get the same amount of boxes like you used to. We will not update to that state again, as that was just a too high amount of boxes we were giving out. Will we have a slightly higher amount of tools on the defensive side? At 99 tools per slot with 13 plus waves, the tools are used up very quickly, ending with you not having any defense tools very quickly in the case that you receive many attacks at once. We are aware of that as well. We've requested a feature change here, but again, I know I'm repeating myself, but unfortunately, if we change it, it will take a while. Is there any plans to update the Samurai shop? Yes, there is. We will definitely do this as well. When exactly, again, we can't say yet, but we definitely want to keep you in the loop about it and announce it once we know the date. Any plans on shapeshifters rewards being updated? Same topic like with any other reward pool update topic. We are aware of it and are slowly working on it and are going to tackle it event by event. We've just started with our big 4 events, as you know, and the rest will follow at some point. Is there anything new for Berrymont? There's nothing new for Berrymont planned, just a reward pool update at some point. We've had the same events for the last 8 years. Are you working on something new to make some change into the game? Well, our first change was the generals, and again, can't go into detail yet, but there might be something in the works in the direction of events. But this will not be a quick thing, and don't expect it anytime soon. Will you update the outdated rewards? Outdated rewards, yes, as you can see with the last update, we've already been working on the rewards, and we will continue this. Next topic is Berrymont and Storm Islands with rewards. What about new Gen 2 equipment for free-to-plays? I can't go into detail yet, but this will probably take a while as well, so don't expect it anytime soon. But we will very likely rework the Master Blacksmith section of where it sells equipment, decorations, etc. to reflect more of the new stuff. And same applies for Storm Islands. Will Forsted relic equipment ever become available through non-luck based means? Very likely at some point through event rewards and Master Blacksmith. Can we bring back the old Master Blacksmith? Very likely not. Yeah, very likely not. For the faster recruitment, our team is currently investigating on how we want to do this. So we're definitely aware of the issue and we're definitely working on it, but we can't share any details yet. Can you use the old design to the new implementations? For example, the inbox is an example of an old design with buttons and so on. Will you replace the square buttons to the classic ones? We won't. Our plan is to have the new square buttons essentially at some point in all parts of our game. Will Mead troops be added to the bestseller? There are no plans for that right now, but we do have some offers in-game for rubies to buy Mead units quite cheap. It's not unlimited, but you can still buy a reasonable amount for a very decent price actually. Can we get more coins from NPC targets? It's not worth maxing out robber barons. Well, we will very likely not increase that amount, but what we did do is increase the amount of coins you can buy at once in the Nomad shop, so you can buy a lot of coins very quickly now. When the generals were added, there was a cinematic with what seemed like a new villain. What happened to that idea? Well, that idea is still on the table. I would advise you to stay tuned over the next couple of weeks and months and years as we will release more content in that direction. Will server merges happen in the future? Well, unfortunately, right now there's no plans for server merges, but maybe we'll touch that topic in a couple of months / years. Any news about the robber barons? Are you going to make any changes to them? As of right now, no. As we are basically still in the works to rework other reward pools like Storm Islands, etc. Can we expect a higher cap for equipment storage? We've requested it, but we have no update on that yet. What about not working notifications. We fixed that with the latest client update for Empire for Kingdoms. If you just go to your Play Store and download the latest version, you should receive the correct notifications again. Will there be voucher codes for mobile players? We sadly don't have the option for voucher codes for our mobile players, but we do have the option of our mobile browser shop. If you go to e4k.goodgamestudios.com, we give out gifts in this shop on a regular basis. The last one was on Valentine's Day, and the one before that, I believe 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, we also gave a pretty big gift out there, including offerings for the generals. So if you haven't already, go to e4k.goodgamestudios.com and check it out. Wall, gate, shields for samurai and Master Blacksmith in E4K. Empire has them, I believe. I will double check with the team after the meeting, and if Empire has it, we probably very likely can also introduce it to E4K at some point. Thank you for this wonderful stream. When will the next one be? We will very likely do these kind of streams at least once per quarter, if not 2 to 3 times per quarter, depending on how much content we have in the pipeline ready to go.
Alright, you guys, so this is all for today's episode. I hope that you found it useful and you heard many important information regarding the upcoming updates to the game. And personally, I find the community council very, very important, and I hope it's gonna launch soon and actually do some useful things for the game. And I'm also very hyped for the time skips carrying with the army. I mean, the name doesn't say much, but as CM Pluto explained, it allows us to add extra time skips to the army sent on Nomad Camp, for example, and we won't have to click to skip the time on the camps anymore, and that will save a lot of time and a lot of clicking, and will allow to make the attacking train attacking kind of strategy faster. So I really like that idea. Alright, so that's all for today, so thank you for watching, and thanks to all my channel members for supporting my work. And if you liked the video, remember about leaving a thumbs up, and see you in the next one. Bye!